bring you up to speed as well with what's happening on the red carpet. Samgele Masego, well, I'm sure there's more and more guests who've been streaming through since we last spoke to you.
Yes, indeed, Braden. We are currently outside here at Loftus Versfeld, where various dignitaries are arriving. I've just seen the former Speaker of the Gauteng Provincial Legislature, Ntombi Meego, going up. I'm joined now by someone many South Africans would be familiar with, Mark Fish, a former defender of Bafana Bafana. Mr. Fish, why did you deem it important to be here today for the inauguration of President Cyril Ramaphosa?
Thank you very much for calling me Mr. Fish, but I was very fortunate to experience the inauguration of the late Nelson Mandela, 1994, when he actually came to the football stadium and gave us the Madiba magic. And now, which is 25 years later, I'm here to experience firsthand the inauguration of our president, our leader, Cyril Ramaphosa. And I just feel a country, I'm a South African, I'm a proud South African, and to witness this today, I'm honored, I'm grateful, and I'm wishing the President and the ANC, the leading party, to make sure that this is our country, this is the people's country, and do what they've said in the elections and live to their promise. Wishing the President all the best, and as I said, I'm very fortunate to be here and very grateful.
Mr. Mark Fish, if you would characterize President Cyril Ramaphosa, how would you characterize his leadership? Do you think he can reconfigure this country, take it to greater heights once again, where Tata Nelson Mandela left South Africa, and grow the economy in the era which you've seen stimulus economic growth during the era of former President Thabo Mbeki?
I certainly do think that, and I think he's shown that through the elections. That's what he's portrayed to the people, and now he must stand up to his word. And I do think he has that character. He is a leader, and he's someone that put your money where your mouth is, and then go out and do what you've promised to do. And I do think that he's someone that can reel us back to the heights that we had, as you said, under the two previously, the late Nelson Mandela and Thabo Mbeki.
If you were to give him a piece of advice, whether it's with regards to the sporting fraternity, to the greater issue of building Ubuntu and unity within South Africa, what advice would you give the incoming president, whom will be swearing in his oath of office today by Chief Justice Mogoeng?
Well, I don't have to give him much advice because I think he's done a lot in his own life. But I'm a firm believer you get out of life what you put into it. And him as a leader and as a president, if he puts in all the effort, we can see this country flourish as all South Africans wish it will.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Mark Fish. That was the Bafana Bafana legend who was the defender of the South Africa's national football team, had a stint in South African teams and went abroad at some time, saying that he has high hopes that President Cyril Ramaphosa, whom will be taking the oath of office today, can steer the ship to greater prosperity for all South Africans, so that you can see economic growth, so that you can see the country rise again.
Don't forget the stadiums those days going, Fish!